Hello everybody and welcome to part 4 of my custom apocalyptic and cyborg Ninjago characters. So in this video, as you can see, we've got 3 cyborgs to take a look at and 2 survivors, which is just a bit of a switch up from last episode where we had 3 survivors and 2 cyborgs. So because there's more cyborgs, we're going to start with them first and let's get into it. So this is probably the most basic custom of the video. It's quite an easy one to make. And this is the cyborg Knuckle. Now, I thought it'd be quite a funny idea to do one of the skeletons as a cyborg. So obviously not much requirement was, not much modification was required. So the thought of this is they just basically taken his head off of his skeleton body from this over here. They'd have basically taken it off of his head and put it onto this cyborg robot suit. So a kind of like a mech, but not fully. So yeah, as we can see, the torso's from Mr. Freeze from Batman, and I also did give him a pirate hook just to make him look a little bit more mechanical, because it does just look like he's in a blue jumpsuit. And then here is him with his head on. Now the metal eye patch already does kind of work for a cyborg kind of aesthetic, and then obviously with his normal Mohican, all that could be swapped out for I would have a black one, but let me quickly see what that looks like in black. So I've quickly grabbed Izor from Chen's Island over here, and if we just swap it out for a black Mohawk, we can see what it looks like. I think that does look a bit better, to be fair, especially for kind of like the evil look that I'm kind of going for in some of these characters. I think the black would make him blend in with the other Ninjroids a lot better. So that's our first custom of the video done. Next up, we have my cyborg Sora. Now, this one I'm actually very happy with. It might be my favourite out of the video, to be fair, one of my favourites I've made up to date. So the concept of her is she's kind of the mechanic, and using her elemental power of technology, she repairs all the Ninjroids once they're broken or after they've been battle damaged. So yeah, that's why I've got the pink blasts as her using her power on the figure. So yeah, the legs are from Pixel from Core, which I think these legs work really well with Sora. They match up with her armor and headphones. Then obviously, yeah, the torso's from a Shark Army General, but I have included Sora's metal arm just to kind of make it a little bit more obvious that it's Sora under there. We've got her mask and hairpiece alongside a Mr. Freeze face print. Originally, it was just a normal Ninjroid face, but then I saw this and I thought, when it's got the mask and everything on, first of all, you can't really tell. You can't really see much, and it just kind of looks like she's wearing goggles in order to repair the Ninjroids. So yeah, I'm very happy with this one. I think it looks really good. The final cyborg we've got in today's video is Evil Master Wu. Now, yes, I know there is a minifigure of this character, but obviously I don't have him, which is why we've got this custom one in the video. And I thought I'd make him a little bit different. So, for his torso and legs, he just uses the normal Ninjroid torso and legs that you've probably seen in a few of these videos now, alongside this black hat, which is from Drix from the Forbidden Five, and the beard from the Mandarin from what's it called? Iron Man. The face print is from one of the Lego Movie sheriffs, and I chose this face print as it's got a little bit of scribble on his face, so it's kind of like he's kind of drawn on a bit more of his beard to make it look of a more full face. And then obviously we've got these white shoulder pads, which I think make him stand out a bit more. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one. Obviously, I wanted to do something a little bit different to the original Cyborg Wu minifigure, but obviously still kind of pay homage, which is why it's got the black hat, the black beard, and then obviously the mainly Ninjroid design. But yeah, I'm so really happy with this one. I think this beard and face print work really well together and kind of suit this whole custom. So now let's get on to the survivors, starting with the only ninja in today's video to survive, and that is Kai. Now, when I'm doing the ninja minifigures, I was trying to think of all the different characters, like different methods of surviving, such as Nia using her water form, Lloyd going into the jungle. And then I was kind of thinking with Kai, what would Kai do? And I kind of had the idea that he would try and blend in to other cyborgs as best as he could to avoid getting captured. So that's kind of the idea I've gone for with him. He's got his mech suit legs alongside his storm suit torso, because I think they look quite robotic and armoured up, and I thought they'd fit quite well. Alongside his scuba breathing tank, as I thought it made him look a little bit more mechanical. And then you could kind of imagine he's face painted this Dragon's Rising face onto him to kind of act as if he blends in, and then he's cut his hair shorter to just I don't know. I just thought the short hair would be a bit of a contrast compared to the new one. So yeah, that was kind of the idea with Kai, as you're saying. He's trying to blend in with that so he doesn't get captured, so he can still live in the city or wherever he's based around without getting captured. So yeah, I'm actually quite happy with this one. I think the scuba tank idea was pretty good, and also acting as if this is like a Ninjago style face print. And yeah, overall, it's a pretty decent custom. And the final survival we have is survival as apocalyptic Asphera. Now this minifigure is it's pretty basic, but I'm quite happy with how it turned out. So my thought was kind of with Asphera, obviously she's got these two parts which are kind of required to make it notably her. Well, at least the face print, the gold face print, I knew was a must, and I kind of just whacked the snake tail on as well, just to kind of make it a bit more recognisable. So yeah, so she's got basically her legs and head alongside with the Climber Kai torso and these black armour from a Cole minifigure. And yeah, so the kind of idea of Asphera is obviously she'd probably be in the desert, which is why I kind of gave her a red thing to kind of match her suit together. So you can kind of imagine she's living in the pyramid where she was held captive. Obviously, she's got supplies all over her suit in case she ever needs to make a quick exit and find somewhere else, so she can carry all the essentials on her. And obviously when she goes away, and then yeah, we've got the arm piece here where it can be stored, swords can be stored. So yeah, that is the Asphera one, which I'm actually quite happy with this one. So that was part 4 of my custom apocalyptic Ninjago series. Obviously the Ninja versus the Cyborgs. I'm quite happy with the customs in this one. I think definitely the highlights are Sora and Wu. And then maybe the weaker ones might be Knuckle and Asphera. But overall, I'm still pretty happy with these minifigures. And like normal, if there's any characters you want to see, put them in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.